A zombie virus swept through the entire town. The once bustling streets suddenly emptied as all residents frantically rushed toward the safe zone. However, before entering the safe zone, they had to undergo a series of checks. The daughter passed through the checkpoint smoothly, but when it came to Ross's husband, an accident occurred. The soldier, suspicious of his heavily wrapped body and fearing concealed weapons, immediately pulled him aside for a full-body search. During the inspection, the soldier accidentally touched his wound. Demanding he strip, the soldier threatened him. Ross's husband lied, claiming it was just intestinal cramps, but the soldier clearly didn't believe him, repeatedly striking the painful area. Ross tried to plead for mercy, but was ruthlessly cut off. With no other choice, her husband had to take off his clothes. Upon seeing the abdominal wound, the soldier immediately raised his gun in warning, suspecting the man might mutate at any moment. As the Rosses tried to explain, they were knocked to the ground by the soldier. The military swiftly evacuated the few survivors toward the safe zone. Rose frantically chased after them, urging her daughter to stay safe. Before she could finish, fighter jets appeared overhead. To prevent the virus from spreading, the military planned to bomb the area. Rose hurriedly dragged her husband into a nearby hut, but his condition deteriorated rapidly. He couldn't possibly make it through any checkpoints. He urged her to leave him behind and go alone to the safe zone to find their daughter.
I'm not leaving you here.
After calming her husband, Rose planned to search for antibiotics for him. Suddenly, sounds of struggle erupted from the room. Rushing out, she found a pool of blood on the floor and her husband, now transformed into a zombie. She sprinted out of the cabin. Her husband turned zombie, chasing her frantically, intent on turning them into a loving zombie couple. Rosie sprinted toward the depths of the intersection, unaware it was a dead end. She struggled to climb over the fence, her zombie husband frantically pulling at her from below. Just as Rosie seemed doomed, a gunshot shattered the silence. A man in military fatigues appeared, firing multiple rounds to kill the zombie. Regaining her senses, Rose clung to the soldier, begging him to take her to the gymnasium to find her daughter. Unbeknownst to her, this man was not a soldier at all, but a terrifying murderer. When the zombie outbreak erupted, Nick had seized the chaos to loot a fortune, only to be swiftly captured by patrolling soldiers. During their forced rest at a requisitioned house, Nick never abandoned his escape plans. When two soldiers went out to scavenge supplies, he began seducing the guarding soldier. Nick promised to split millions in stolen cash with the soldier if he let him go, but the soldier remained unmoved. Nick had to change tactics. He lied about needing to use the bathroom, then suddenly attacked and killed the guard when his guard was down. After disposing of the soldier, Nick donned his uniform and swiftly blended into the fleeing crowd. But just as they reached the town's exit, they were intercepted by a military unit. Ignoring the soldiers' attempts to block them, the group surged forward and broke through the checkpoint. Little did they know that this moment of impulse would unleash a catastrophe upon the entire nation.